The tech CEO, Mark, stands in his modern apartment, packing a suitcase with neatly folded clothes and travel essentials. His girlfriend, Sarah, watches him with a mix of pride and concern. Mark approaches Sarah, gently cupping her face in his hands. They share a tender kiss, filled with unspoken promises. He whispers something to her before picking up his suitcase and heading out the door. Sarah stands by the window, watching Mark's car drive away. She places her hand on the glass, a sense of unease settling in her chest. The bustling streets of Mexico City come into view as Mark navigates through the crowded sidewalks, his suitcase in tow. He checks his phone for directions to his hotel. Mark enters a luxurious hotel lobby, greeted by the concierge. He checks in, receives his room key, and heads to the elevator. In his hotel room, Mark sets up his laptop on the desk and begins working on his latest tech project, his face illuminated by the screen's glow. The scene shifts to Sarah's apartment, where she sits at her desk, looking at a framed photo of her and Mark. She sighs and turns back to her work. Weeks pass, marked by a montage of Sarah's daily routine, work, exercise, and occasional outings with friends. She checks her phone frequently, hoping for a message from Mark. One evening, Sarah receives a call from Mark's best friend, Alex. They meet at a cozy cafe, where Alex offers her comfort and support. Sarah and Alex begin spending more time together, their bond growing stronger as they share their concerns about Mark's absence. Months later, Sarah receives an unexpected package at her door. Inside, she finds a USB drive with a note. "Watch this alone." Sarah plugs the USB drive into her laptop and presses play. The screen shows a dimly lit basement, where Mark is chained and looking haggard. Mark's voice trembles as he begs Sarah to release the secrets she promised to protect. He explains that his captors will kill him if she doesn't comply. Sarah's hands shake as she pauses the video, tears streaming down her face. She knows she has moved on with Alex, but Mark's plea tugs at her heart. Sarah meets Alex at a quiet park, where they sit on a bench. She shows him the video, and they both realize the gravity of the situation. Determined to help Mark, Sarah and Alex begin researching his project and the secrets it holds. They create a plan to retrieve the necessary information. In a dark room filled with computer screens, Sarah hacks into Mark's encrypted files, her fingers flying across the keyboard. Alex stands guard, glancing at the door nervously as Sarah works. They know they are racing against time to save Mark. Sarah successfully retrieves the information and sends it to the email address provided in the video. She closes her laptop, her face a mix of relief and fear. Days pass without any word from Mark or his captors. Sarah and Alex try to return to their normal lives, but the anxiety lingers. One night, Sarah hears a knock at her door. She opens it to find Mark, looking exhausted but alive. They embrace tightly, tears of relief falling freely. Mark explains how the information Sarah sent saved his life. He thanks her and Alex for their bravery and determination. Mark, Sarah, and Alex sit together, discussing their next steps. They know they must be careful, as the danger is not entirely over. The trio works together to ensure Mark's safety, taking extra precautions and staying vigilant against any potential threats. As time goes on, Mark begins to regain his strength and confidence, grateful for the support of Sarah and Alex. Sarah and Alex's relationship becomes more complicated, but they remain committed to helping Mark through his ordeal. Mark decides to take a break from his tech career, focusing on his recovery and spending time with Sarah and Alex. The three friends share moments of joy and laughter, cherishing their time together despite the challenges they have faced. Mark begins to explore new interests and hobbies, finding solace in activities that bring him peace and happiness. Sarah and Alex continue to support Mark, their bond growing stronger as they navigate this new chapter in their lives. Mark eventually decides to return to the tech industry, but with a renewed sense of purpose and caution. Sarah and Alex stand by his side as he rebuilds his career, ensuring that he remains safe and secure. The trio faces new challenges, but their friendship and determination help them overcome each obstacle. Mark, Sarah, and Alex create a new startup, combining their skills and expertise to create innovative solutions. Their company becomes successful, and they use their platform to advocate for better security and protection in the tech industry. Mark continues to heal from his traumatic experience, finding strength in his work and the support of his friends. Sarah and Alex's relationship evolves, and they find a balance between their love for each other and their commitment to Mark. The trio reflects on their journey, grateful for the lessons they have learned and the bonds they have formed. Mark, Sarah, and Alex celebrate their successes, knowing that they have come a long way from the dark days of Mark's captivity. They continue to face the future with hope and determination, ready to tackle whatever challenges come their way. The story ends with a scene of Mark, Sarah, and Alex standing together, looking out at